Mother Goose, who lost her babies in a fire, overcame tragedy in the most heartwarming way. But before we start, please take a moment to give this video a like, subscribe to Happy World, and hit the bell so you'll never miss these great stories. You can tell a lot about people by observing the way in which they treat animals. After all, animals are innocent creatures that are deserving of our affection. If nothing else, we humans are responsible for protecting them and ensuring their well-being. Unfortunately, not everyone feels this way. For example, a mother goose in Ohio was recently the victim of an almost unspeakable act of cruelty. Someone set her nest on fire. What happened to this brave mother will make your stomach turn. Still, you should stick around for the ending. It's so worth it. One day, Tim White saw smoke near his office building in Erie County, Ohio. When he stepped outside to investigate, he discovered a mother goose sitting on top of her nest. Horrifyingly, however, the entire thing, including her precious eggs, were on fire. Tim was understandably shocked. It was a small blaze, but she was sitting right in it, he recounted. She took the brunt of it. She was sitting on the eggs, just trying to protect them. Tim rushed to find some water with the hope of extinguishing the fire before it was too late. Amazingly, the brave mother goose guarded her babies, undeterred, despite the flames licking at her feathers and burning her body. Tim was able to successfully extinguish the fire, and that's when he noticed something in the charred remains of the nest that infuriated him to no end. Once Tim successfully put out the fire, he discovered cigarette butts in the nest, which indicated that it was no accident. Finding the culprit would have to wait, however, there was a bigger issue at hand. The mother goose was rushed to the Back to the Wild animal clinic, where she was examined and determined to have damage to her flight and tail feathers. The good news was that she would survive, but there was bad news too. Tragically, the same couldn't be said of the mother goose's babies. All of her eggs were lost in the fire. Clearly, she was devastated about this turn of events. She'd done so much to try to protect them, and rescuers could tell she was extremely distressed. Nevertheless, her story wasn't over. The mother goose was placed in Back to the Wild's recovery habitat, where it seemed she would have to heal all alone. Fate, however, has a funny way of working. A few weeks later, something incredible happened. 6 little goslings arrived at the clinic. They'd recently lost their mother, and they desperately needed someone to watch over them. As luck would have it, you might see where this is going, the perfect surrogate candidate was right there waiting for them. The mama goose instantly took to the babies. Back to the Wild wrote on Facebook, "As soon as we put these precious babies out with her in our wetland habitat, the mother goose got right to herding them up and protecting them from us. Look who's living up to her reputation as a great mom." There was clearly so much love still in this mother goose's heart, and she found the perfect recipients to give it to. What a happy ending. Hopefully, justice will be served to whoever set her nest on fire.